Okay, to start this one, find the equation of the tangent line to the curve at the point. When we're finding the equation of a line, we're going to end up using this formula, y minus y sub 1 equals the slope times x minus x sub 1. And we actually got half of this information already. I know that my y value is 3. I don't know my slope. This is going to come from the derivative in just a bit. And I know my x value is 64. So the way I get this slope right here, the slope will be the first derivative evaluated, not at 3, because 3 is the y value, but evaluated at the x value of 64. So take the derivative and plug that x value into it, and that's going to be your slope. To rewrite the curve though, the y equals, I'm going to call that y equals 8x to the half minus x plus 3. Therefore, y prime, or f prime x, is 8 times a half, so 4, x to the power of n minus 1, so 1/2 minus 1 is negative 1/2, minus 1, and that's your derivative. Now, if the question said to just write the derivative, I would call this 4 over the square root of x minus 1. But it doesn't even ask you to take the derivative or type in the derivative. It's asking us, we're needing the slope. So we're going to use the derivative, and I'm just going to leave it in that form, is basically what I'm trying to say. And now I'm going to find f prime of 64, which is 4 times 64 to the negative 1/2 power minus 1. Now, 64 to the negative 1/2 power is essentially 1 over 8. But when you're typing this in your calculator, put the 64 to the negative 1/2 power in first, and then multiply it by 4. Okay, so 64 to the negative 1/2 power. Let's see, I'm going to turn it into a fraction. 1 over 128. That was awful, my thinking. So I was thinking this was going to be 1 over 8. I was a little bit suspicious of what I wrote right there. But I put it in the calculator wrong. And so I got 1 over 128 when I put it in the calculator wrong. I typed it into the calculator again, double checked myself, and got 1 over 8. So 4 times 1 over 8 is 1/2. 1/2 minus 1 is negative 1/2. So I'm going to take that figure and go over here. Negative 1/2 times x minus 64. And we get negative 1/2 x. Negative 1/2 times 64. Negative 64 is positive 32. And now I'm just going to add 3 to both sides to get y equals negative 1/2 x plus 35.